Some new guidelines for how schools can remove certain books off of library shelves. Thanks for joining us on News Channel 11 at 5 on this Thursday. I'm Sarah Diamond. Josh Smith has the evening off. Last year, Tennessee passed the Age-Appropriate Materials Act, and this requires a standardized review framework to ensure that school library collections are evaluated for age appropriateness. This week, the Tennessee Textbook and Instructional Materials Quality Commission handed down its official guidance for school libraries. News Channel 11's Terry Craig spoke with Johnson City school leaders about these new guidelines and the adjustments they're making.
I spoke with officials with Johnson City Schools. They say when the Age-Appropriate Materials Act was passed last year, they developed a comprehensive plan regarding books in its schools.
As I have looked through it, Johnson City Schools has met or exceeded everything that came out in the guidance document.
One notable change that these guidelines say, librarians no longer control the materials on the shelves. That's now decided by a selection committee. That's something that Dr. David Timms with Johnson City Schools says they already put in place.
The librarians actually have selection committees that are made up of parents. There are several teachers on the committee, there are administrators on the committee, and at the middle and the high school levels, we ask our librarians to actually include students on their selection committees.
These guidelines impact all books in a school building, even those in a teacher's personal collection. Anything that can be used instructionally, books, films, magazines, those all apply.
It's going to be an extremely rare circumstance, if ever, that they have books in their classroom libraries that would not also be in the main library in the school.
Tim says inquiries or questions about learning materials are nothing new. He says they haven't had to remove any books from schools. But if a parent has a concern or would like a book removed, there's a form online that can be filled out.
We've had a couple of questions about specific titles of books, but none of those books that we've had a question about are available in any of our school libraries.
A person can only file 2 appeals against books in the school system during a 1-year timeline. That's according to state guidelines. Reporting in Johnson City, Terry Craig, News Channel 11.
The Tennessee General Assembly passed a bill that would allow book publishers to be sued for knowingly selling obscene books to schools. That bill now awaits action from Governor Bill Lee.